So it seems we should be able to put all this behind us now, or can we? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 13. Now, we've had some action-packed couple of weeks since the Super Bowl, really, on this show. And it just seems like everything has kind of been rolled up in a ball. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess, but we should be able to put a lot of things behind us because, Quad, you got what I think you actually wanted and needed from the group tonight. Yeah, I don't see it any other way. I think in this episode, Quad actually received what it was she wanted. Right, wrong, or indifferent, because I know there's some people that will agree with the fact that she got it. Some people will not agree with the fact that she got it. I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the back and forth of it all. So I'm glad she actually got it. The group has chosen Quad. Time and tenure has stood the test of time over bull crap and squabbles. And it seems as though the group has actually picked Quad. So that should be it. She should be satisfied. She's got what she wanted. You wanted your group of friends to see you and to choose you. And they did. They literally did in this episode. They chose her. And moreover, it was Toya. Toya led the charge. And they chose Quad over Sweet Tea, over Greg, over the battles that they've actually had prior. They have actually chosen Quad. And I think she's happy with it. I think she's satisfied with it. And so we could be able to move on to the next thing. What is the next piece of business as pertains to Married to Medicine? Phaedra, literally, they even chose her over Phaedra. You know, Phaedra, Jackie went to see Phaedra. Baby, Phaedra still ain't fold. Phaedra literally did one old dismount. One old dismount. She told Jackie, listen, after a while, because everybody else was done. Everybody else literally did not care. They're like, oh, Phaedra's done with us. Oh, we're mean girls. Fine. And that's just kind of how it went. This how I literally sat here and I watched this episode, and I really ain't got nothing for y'all. Would rather I'm on board with this or on board with that or who I actually agree with. I don't even care no more. It is what it is. It is what it is. The group chose Quad. Phaedra said to hell with all of ya. She don't care how they feel about her. They don't care how she feels about what is going on. And it's just a wrap. And that's really all I got. I don't have nothing else for it either. Bye, Phaedra. Phaedra told Jackie, Heavenly is the devil's daughter. And I don't want to be around none of y'all. And Jackie's still saying, you know, because nobody really liked that Phaedra said, y'all are mean girls. That's my experience with y'all. That's what I'm going to tell people when people bring y'all up, that y'all are mean girls. Jackie's the only one trying to convince her, we're not mean girls. We're smart, beautiful women, but you must have a strong personality to be able to deal with the group. That Phaedra's like, I don't care what you say, Jackie. Ain't no hard feelings, but baby, when I speak of you, I'm going to tell people that y'all's a bunch of mean bitches, and I ain't got time for bitches like y'all. And the rest of the girls are like, ain't nobody trying to convince her or nothing. Tell her goodbye. They don't even want to hear it no more. Jackie gave it one last ditch effort, and Phaedra was like, "No, it's a no. Goodbye. I'm not going to no party. I'm not doing any of that." But again, it's no love loss because the other ladies don't care. They feel exactly the way you feel. They're done with you, just like you're done with them. This is Jackie's mess at this point. Jackie's about, we should be able to see you, and and even though we're not going to do things together anymore, we'd be able to hug you and she's like, the lady says she don't want to be bothered no more, Jackie, and the other ladies said that they don't want to be bothered no more either, Jackie. Like they don't care. Like Jackie, let it go, let it go. Anyway, Toya wants to throw this ball where she wants everybody invited. Quad wants to give a girls' night, no sweet tea, no Phaedra. Period. Heavenly feels like Sweet Tea and Greg literally need to take a break from the group. That's how it actually started off. I said, oh. And I just laughed. I said, who didn't know that Heavenly would choose Quad over Greg and Sweet Tea? I mean, you knew that. So they had this dance rehearsal because they're doing Toya's party is a whole Bridgerton type of theme, and all that. So they had to go learn to do a waltz. And here comes Anila and her husband. Quad, we found out. Well, we found out in real time. King wasn't able to film with them. There was like issues about the whole him and Gregory thing. King's not gonna be able to film. And Quad's like, I ain't coming to no group situation without King. I'm not doing it. I'm just not coming. We found out in there that there have been papers filed allegedly about attempted battery. And Simone stated very clearly, that is a bitch move. You know what, Simone? I literally do have to agree with you. I have to agree with you. And whenever it was approached, there was a visit from Greg, Greg, Scott, and Eugene got together, and they're like, Eugene said, did he hit you? Did King put his hands on you? So how are you filing a charge? What kind of assault charge is it or a battery charge if he didn't put his hands on you? And he's going on and saying that he thinks that he can really do some things. And he's about, it's looking at like, I'm going in search of like 90 days in jail, a fine, and some probation. And they're like, oh, so you're really, really serious about that. Eugene told him flat out, I ain't no cop caller. I ain't really got it for that. I don't feel it for that. I ain't feeling all that. I ain't no cop caller, bro. Simone said that's a bitch move. I literally have to agree. It was what it was, Gregory. It happened. You said what you said. You pissed them off. They said what they said. It pissed you off. Y'all had the little kerfuffle. That's what y'all had. Y'all had a kerfuffle. And nobody knew to go to jail now. I didn't agree with King about him telling you, the bully part of it all. But this part with this, you want to go to court. I ain't feeling that. But something told me you was going to do it. Something told me you was going to do it, and it's really spite. You mad. You was embarrassed. You were frustrated. You want to win the way you know how to win, which is, like I said, King is like a street dude, more or less, and you think that you're an intellectual, so you want to try to hit him with the I'll hit you in your pocket kind of thing, and you want to tie him up in court and stuff. And that's more so, it ain't so much to get at King, it's more so to get at Quad. You want to throw him in jail and get him pulled away from her. You like her better when she's by herself, right? If you don't get your ass somewhere and sit down, Gregory Lunsford, get your ass somewhere and sat down. Then you get over there, you done made some song. That song was just as stupid. I want to be free. You are free. She quit you. She divorced you. Remember? You free. Now get rid of that baggage that you picked up. You want to be free? Go get rid of Sweet Tea. hanging on to you on the hem of your garment. You so want, get out of here with this wanting to get back. Why can't you do like Phaedra and just exit stage left and say you don't want nothing to do with Quad and don't have nothing to do with her and she don't have nothing to do with you, and then that be the end of it. You still trying to get at Quad. This ain't about King. It's about Quad. And again, I'll say it for the ones in the back to act like they don't get it. I didn't like can't say nothing to her, but she could say whatever she wants to you. I still say that's wrong, that's flawed, that's not realistic. But this going to the court thing is just petty. And I see it as a frivolous lawsuit. And the truth of the matter is, I hope the judge throws it in your face and throws it right back in your face because it's stupid. It's stupid. But nothing was as stupid as that dumb song that she was making. Anyway, Mimi and Toya sat with Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, the whole breakdown of it literally is Toya was asking, do you want us to fight for you? Should we be fighting for your friendship, Sweet Tea? Or are you basically acting like Phaedra telling us you're done with us? And all she keeps saying is, you got to ask Greg. You got to ask Greg. And I'm looking at her like, you ain't giving people nothing to fight for. And that's basically what Toya said later on over at Quad's place, where Quad said, she had a little event for the ladies and said, there's only rules is you got to have fun and can't talk about the past. But that's all they did talk about was the past. But again, in the party, Toya, she's like, I feel like I'm being forced to choose. And if I got to choose, I'm going to choose Quad. We got so much history, and hell, T can't even come out and tell me that she feel like I should fight for her. She said, I don't understand no woman that's letting the man make all their decisions for him. Even Contessa, where you got on? Girl, you done came to Quad's house in your Players Club outfit. I said, girl, it was a cute outfit, but it wasn't for Quad's house. It's the Players Club. I said, okay, girl. Go ahead, girl. But a whole bunch of nothingness is really what this episode was. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't over the top good. It was exhausting. There was so much hype, literally, in the last 3 weeks of Married to Medicine. I looked around and I said, I'm actually tired. Like, I'm actually tired. I need a break. So, let's let this go. And like I said, when I did all the court stuff, tiresome, frivolous, and stupid. You want to win your way. Ain't no win, ain't no lose. Y'all both lost on both sides. Y'all both lost. Leave it alone, Gregory. Go sit your goddamn ass down. And T, get a backbone. Go somewhere and sit down. But again, you living in what you remember, they always tell you, watch what you ask for because you just might get it. You got it. You wanted a fool and you got him. I said, I'm exhausted. I am literally exhausted at this point. I'm waiting for the next twist and turn because right now I'm exhausted with this whole thing, this whole King versus Gregory versus Quad in the middle. I'm over it. Literally, I'm over it. On to the next thing. Phaedra gone, child. Phaedra's gone. She went on back over to Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's done with you medicine heifers. She's done. Said y'all some mean bitches. That's the type of bitches y'all are. That was a mess. And y'all ain't like it. I ain't like it. Couldn't convince her of anything else. Poor Jackie. Jackie keep taking it on the chin. But anyway, I think we'll get back to our Married to Medicine type of situation next week. But right now, this episode, tell me, what do y'all think? Were y'all exhausted watching this? I was at the commercial like this. What's next? I'm exhausted. How y'all feel? Put it in the chat. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out.